Hello friends, welcome to this video. As you can see that I have come up with a new naming reaction, that is the Friedlander synthesis. It deals with the synthesis of the quinoline. It is one of the most important naming reaction from the BSc third year organic chemistry syllabus. So without any delay, let us start our today's discussion. At the end of the video, you will be able to carry out this naming reaction in a very simple way. So let us start the video. So basically, the starting material for this quinoline synthesis are orthoaminoaryl aldehyde or ketone and a ketone possessing a alpha methylene group. Okay, let us see the requirements. As you can see that I have written the requirements. We require a orthoaminobenzaldehyde. Okay, we require the orthoaminobenzaldehyde and a ketone. Okay, basically here I am taking the acetone, but it must be noted that the ketone must contain the alpha methylene group. Okay, so and this reaction will be catalyzed in the acid or base media. So without any delay, let us start our mechanism for this important Friedlander synthesis. See guys, here we'll start the mechanism. There will be a kind of a tautomerism happening. See, okay. So after the tautomerism, we'll have a structure something like this. This is the enol kind of a structure. Okay, this is a enol kind of a structure where this oxygen atom will take this hydrogen. I hope that you can easily understood it. This is a enol kind of a structure and it will be very useful in the further mechanism. Now we require the orthoaminobenzaldehyde. I hope that you know the structure of this orthoaminobenzaldehyde. Okay. Now what will happen in the presence of this enol? In the presence of this enol, check what will happen. This bond will shift here and the electron from this bond will be donated toward this carbon, which is electron deficient because it has been attached with this oxygen atom, and the oxygen atom here, which is more electron negative, will take its electron from this bond and we will have a structure something like this. Guys, please check the structure. This is a very kind of a simple mechanism. If you will understand it, then you will be easily able to do it. Okay, now this oxygen atom will be attached with this hydrogen which is left free. Okay, I hope that you can easily understand. Now what will happen? Okay, I hope that you can easily understand this. Now there is a CH2 here. Okay, C double bond O and here CH3. Okay, I hope that you can easily understand the structure. Now I will draw the same structure in a different way. Please check. So I have drawn the same structure, this one in this way. Okay, I hope that you can easily understood. There is no rocket science behind it. So basically what will happen, this nitrogen contains a lone pair of electron. Okay, it will donate this lone pair of electron toward this carbon, which is having a electron deficiency because it is attached with a much electron negative atom, that is oxygen, and this oxygen will take the electron from this bond towards itself and we will have a structure something like this. Check the structure guys. I hope that you are doing the same thing with the pen and paper. Okay, here there will be a positive charge on this nitrogen atom because it has donated its lone pair of electron. Okay, and they will bond. I hope that you can easily understood this. Okay, so now basically what will happen, as you can see, this nitrogen atom which is electron negative having a positive charge, it is highly unstable, so it will take the electron from this bond bonded to the hydrogen and it will be neutralized, and this hydrogen atom will be attracted by this oxygen atom, negatively charged oxygen atom. Okay, and we'll have a structure something like this. Please check the structure. will have a structure something like this. Okay, I hope that you can easily understand the structure. Now what will happen, there will be elimination of the water molecule. See how, see this carbon contain two hydrogen atom, so one of its hydrogen atom, see I am writing here. Okay, now this carbon contain two hydrogen atom, one here and one here, so one of its hydrogen atom will shift its bond here, and this OH atom will be free because this carbon is not allowed to make 5 bond, and there will be a elimination of the water molecule, H from here and OH from here. Okay, and we will have a structure something like this. Please check the structure guys after the elimination of the water molecule. Okay, here will be CH, it is bonded to CH, and it is bonded to carbon having OH here and CH3 here. Now what will happen, see, and one more thing, there will be a double bond formation as you can see here. Now what will happen, again there will be elimination of the water molecule. See how this H will shift its bond here, and as a result this carbon is not allowed to make 5 bonds, so it will break this bond of OH. Okay, and there will be elimination of the water molecule, one H and OH, H2O. Okay, and we'll have the final structure something like this. And this is the derivative of the quinoline which we have synthesized. It is the derivative of quinoline which we have derivative of in quinoline which we have synthesized. I hope that this video lecture is quite helpful to you. For more video lecture, please like and subscribe my channel. Thank you.